How's it going with P.H.Fat? And we're speaking to you guys over there. I'm Mike, that's Notch.
Congratulations on winning Vodacom in the City. Did you think you were going to win?
Did we ever? I don't know. We were always kind of gonna. I don't know. It's a difficult thing with those, like with the contests like that. We weren't sure of the mechanism before we entered. I have a bit of a competitive streak. I didn't plan on losing.
You guys have grown well. I mean, you guys have always been doing well, but you're doing exceptionally well. I think in the last year or so. So
yeah.
I mean, how do you feel about that?
I mean, I'm not going to complain about it. It's an awesome thing. I don't think we're where we need to be.
Okay.
But I don't really know anybody who ever feels like that. So I think it's been cool to look back as the last year's kind of flipped through, and kind of actually seeing the benchmarks and the growth actually happening.
What do you love about this place? Coming here.
About Joburg, well, I dig the Joburg. The impression that I get on Joburg is people slack less. There's more stuff being finished.
Okay.
Whereas I don't know, it's a terrible generalization to make, but the impression I get is that people in Cape Town will lock themselves away for 4 months until they're happy with their masterpiece, and then put it out and then disappear for another 4 months. Whereas in Joburg, people are just spitting stuff out, and that's not necessarily worse. That doesn't necessarily mean they're making worse tracks. It's that their progression is happening maybe over more tracks or more pieces of art or more.
What then keeps you in Cape Town?
Every time I go back to Cape Town, I just go, I'm home. No, we need to start spending more time in Joburg.
Okay.
And but I'm envious of Joburg in a lot of ways, because the place is quite a tangible pulse.
So in terms of Vodacom in the City, who are you most looking forward to?
I'm kind of excited to see the presets.
Yeah.
Because they're a big Australian band, and I might stalk them because I want to find out tricks for Australia.
All right, sure.
But I'll probably I think the best thing when it comes to internationals is just to leave them alone.
So it's not backstage at a festival. It's not this big networking experience for.
There are people who look at backstage at a festival as a big networking experience.
Mm-hmm.
I hate those people.
Sure.
But I prefer it when it's very organic, and I'm not sure me running up to someone from the presets or MGMT is going to be very organic, and I'd rather just leave them alone.
Another one, I kind of have to throw out to you guys. Basically, have you guys ever actually considered modeling full time?
Modeling full time?
Yes.
Modeling.
This one has been a required question from a lot of female friends.
Really?
Yeah.
Should we start modeling?
I feel a little bit uncomfortable.
Have you ever thought about modeling?
We model for Puma.
Never.
Yeah, we're Puma. Puma give us clothes and we model them every day. No, I think anything that takes away our energy from making music would be a terrible career choice at this point. We've been tempted to do lots of things for money, but things that take away from the energy that's involved in making art just got something to say. This doesn't happen often, eh? What's he going to say? Okay.
In terms of the show, Vodacom in the City.
Yeah.
What are you guys going to be doing? What's it going to be like? Are you going to debut some new material? I'll start that crazy question for you, right? Ooh.
You're asking these big questions at the end of the interview. What are we going to be doing with Vodacom in the City? Really? I like to think that P.H.Fat shows can be a little bit unpredictable.
12 past 12, I put my face on your face too. I'ma tie you up and then I break you. Snipping more fancy, future fantastic. Waste the mad swimmers on your back and break plastic. Fucking with you with black magic. I'm a freak, we could both play easy. Let's both be cool and part two.
Rolling down the streets on my skateboard gang. We making friends all week cause we the fun you could with. Rolling mad deep, this the place we hang because the place you hang is on some. Plus we push deepness, suckers get whipped up then feasted. Started with the end cause we complete shit, running in my mind. They could buy time, we could beat them. With the best to get your feet lit, sucker. Booming down the streets in my 3-door cab, we making peeps all mad cause we done fight to make peace, make a friendship gang. We on with the place you hang, we on some dumb. Plus we push toughness, suckers waste time then we crush. With the best you get combusted, running in my mind. They could buy time, we could beat them. With the best to get your feet lit, sucker. That's our rap. You're scaring the me with these cameras.